So as you guys know, and as you're watching on screen here, the Season 3 trailer for Modern Warfare has officially been launched, and in it, we can see everything that is going to be coming throughout Season 3. But on top of this, we also got a roadmap, a blog post, and information as to what is actually going on with the Season 3 Battle Pass. There is a lot of stuff to go over in today's video, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing. Going over everything that is going to be in Season 3 on launch day and throughout the entire event. Now, real quickly before we do, you may be wondering why my camera quality isn't as good as normal. Basically, over the weekend, my computer fully died. So right now, I'm recording this on my laptop. I'm trying to bring you guys the best quality possible, but tomorrow I should have a full new PC. I'm building one. It should be good for tomorrow, which means the video quality will be back to 100%, and on top of that, I will be streaming once again. As always, that's always linked in the description. So I'm sorry the video quality isn't perfect. I'm trying my best here with my laptop. I'm sorry, there's really not much else I can do, but without further ado, let me shut up and let's dive in to everything Season 3. So starting off, we see our characters dropping in Warzone, and right away we get to see 3 new skins. Now starting off right in the middle, we have Alex. Now you may not recognize him because he's wearing a mask and some sunglasses, but this is Alex, and we know this because he is available in the Battle Pass. You can unlock this skin. On top of that, off to the right hand side, we have another new operator. This is Ronin. He is being unlocked in Season 3, probably through a bundle at some point throughout the season. And then off to the left, I actually don't know who that is. It's a skin for a certain character. You can let me know who you think it is down in the comments, but it's a brand new skin nonetheless. So as the trailer continues, the next thing we have is 4 people dropping in. Don't worry, we'll get to that in a second. After this, we have a little short cut scene of Backlot, and then after that, a new map, a Nia Incursion. Now, there is a character you may not have recognized in there, not wearing a shirt. I don't actually know who that is, but we'll get into a bit of a theory in a sec. Then we see our first look at Alex. He's shooting an AK, which has some sort of new camo on it. After this, we zoom in on Warzone, and you get to see a chopper in the background that kind of looks blue. This is our first look at vehicle customization. We're going to see more throughout this trailer. After this, we get a scene with a clown car and a bunch of operators hopping out. We actually see a lot of new stuff in this little scene. So to start out on the left-hand side of the screen here, that character is holding a new M4 blueprint, kind of like an all-gold blueprint, similar to an AK that we've seen before in the store. After this, we have our man who we saw before getting eaten by a dog, tarps off, coming out of the vehicle, and once again, he's got tattoos all over him. Now, who is this character? I don't personally recognize him from Modern Warfare, but when I was looking at his tattoos when he was laying on the ground, I realized he had a tattoo of the Kremlin, making me think he's Russian. Now, we do know a character from previous Modern Warfare games who had a tattoo of the Kremlin. Joseph Allen from Modern Warfare 2. Now, we never actually get to see Joseph Allen or see what he looks like, but we do know that he has similar tattoos to this, and I'm curious if they're going to be bringing them back as an operator within Modern Warfare. I mean, it is also convenient that right after that scene, they put up a thing saying, "Join forces with old friends." Now, we also get to see what appears like the default character with some sort of red skin on, holding a white M4, which looks really, really good. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a skin. It almost looks like a new camo, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Then we get to see Alex dropping in from a helicopter with his prosthetic leg and getting into one of those newly customized vehicles like we talked about before. Then we get our first look at Ronin, who is of course the character that we saw at the beginning doing a finishing move, but he's doing it on a character holding a new weapon. As you can clearly see there, it looks like with a red tiger-ish camo. He's using the SKS, which is the new semi-automatic marksman rifle that is going to be added with Season 3. Now, we are going to get a better look at that in a little bit here, so we'll just hold that for then, but as you can see, Ronin has a pretty cool finishing move. Then we get to see bigger squads, which is going to be the introduction of quads into Warzone, and thank God it's about time. Also, fresh rides, which is of course vehicle customization that we talked about before. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. Then we have more firepower, which the first one that we have here is the SKS. It looks pretty good. I can't wait to see what it's like. It actually seems like it has a pretty decent fire rate. Then I'm going to need your focus for a second. I know, yes, Mara did get a new skin. Yes, I know you've noticed it, What you may not have noticed is what she is holding in her hand is a brand new pistol called the Renetti. To me, it almost looks a little bit like a Raffica, but I do know that it is semi-automatic, but maybe there will be a way to change it into a Raffica with like a 3-round burst kind of thing. We'll have to wait and see. After this, we dive into the new maps, the first of which is called Talsic Backlot. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But of course, this is Backlot from Call of Duty 4. There's really not much to say about this one. We know it's a good map. I'm looking forward to playing it, and that's pretty much it. Second map we have is actually a little bit more of a mystery. It's called Hovik Sawmill, and this is the one that we originally thought was Village from Modern Warfare 3. Now, people who have data mined the game are saying that it is not Village from Modern Warfare 3, and it does look relatively different. If you ask me, it actually kind of looks a little bit like Militia from Black Ops 4, but definitely this one I am kind of interested to see what's actually going on here. Also, in case you missed it during that little part there, that one character was holding a gold MK2, kind of like the other variant that we saw for the M4 earlier in the trailer. And then the final new map that we have coming out tomorrow is Ania Incursion. So Ania Incursion is basically a smaller version of Ania Palace from Ground War turned into a 6v6 map. Assumably, it's just the palace in the middle and that is it. Honestly, this is the one I'm least excited for. So after this, we just kind of have some nice shots of Alex and Ghost to round off the trailer, and that is pretty much it. Now, all of this is going to be coming out tomorrow. I'm guessing it's actually going to be launched tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So basically in the middle of the night, but for the UK guys out there, it'll probably be like first thing in the morning for you guys. So now that we've broken down the trailer, let's actually look at the roadmap and see everything that is also going to be coming throughout the rest of the season as well. So we're going to start off with the left-hand side of the screen here, and you may notice that it says launch week, not day one. So some of these things might not be coming out tomorrow, and I'm guessing that is going to be the new Warzone game mode, but we'll have to wait and see. As far as what is coming throughout the rest of the week, first of all, we got the 3 new maps we already talked about: Backlot, Sawmill, and Ania Incursion. I believe all of these are 6v6 maps. They'd probably say if it was a ground war map. The next thing we have there is new Warzone game mode, which is of course quads. As you can see, 4 people dropping in. I don't know if that one's coming out tomorrow or Friday, but it is coming out on launch week. And then at the bottom, we have a new operator, new weapons, which would include the SKS and the Renetti, and vehicle skins. So all of those are actually involved in the Battle Pass. And here we have all of the information on the Battle Pass. So as always, it is going to cost 1,000 COD points, or about $10 American, to buy the full Battle Pass. If you want to buy the Battle Pass bundle, which includes 20 tier skips, that's going to cost 2,400 COD points, or about 20 to 24 American dollars. Now, as we look at what is in here, it's pretty clear that it's very similar to what we've seen before, plus new vehicle skins. So as you can see on the right there, you get the new Alex skin. Alex is going to be the operator that you unlock with the Battle Pass, as well as some other character skins as well, some new weapon blueprints, new vehicle skins, and then of course COD points. If you complete the entire Battle Pass, you get 1,300 COD points. So essentially, you finish the Battle Pass, you get the next Battle Pass for free, plus 300 COD points, and that is pretty much the Battle Pass. Basically what we've come to expect from the Battle Pass. The new thing here is of course those vehicle skins. Now, diving back to the roadmap for Season 3, this is where things get interesting, with the things that are to come over the rest of Season 3. So moving over to the right-hand side of the screen, these are all of the things that are going to be coming out through the rest of the season, not on week 1. So the 2 things that we know are 2 new operators. First of all, Ronin, as we are seeing there. That's the one that we saw in the trailer. The one that wasn't in the trailer is called Iskra. I don't know how to say that properly, but this is the female character. We've actually seen her in some various emblems and calling cards that are already in the game. Now, where I got really interested is with new multiplayer maps. One that is coming is Hard Hat. This is one of my favorite maps from Modern Warfare 3. It's a relatively small map and a great map at that. On top of that, we got a new gunfight map called Aisle 9. This is probably just a smaller version of Superstore, and we'll see how that is. Now, the game modes I'm not really impressed with. We've got Gun Game Reloaded and Reinfected Ground War. Essentially 2 game modes that we've already had in Modern Warfare. They're just new names with Reloaded and Reinfected. So a little weird there. After that, we have new weapons and Gunsmith Custom. So first of all, that new weapon you're seeing there is the Saw. It's the LMG that was in Call of Duty 4. It's a fantastic LMG, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then Gunsmith Custom is basically Frankenstein weapons. You take all of your attachments that you have for various blueprints, and you can make a Frankenstein weapon with all of those different attachments. They've said that this is coming for a while, and apparently it's going to be coming out in Season 3. And then finally, we have new Warzone content, including scopes and scatterguns. That's basically shoddy snipers in Warzone, and more. And we've kind of talked about what some of those more game modes will be, including duos, including one-shot kill Warzone, which I'm not looking forward to, but that is pretty much what we have to look forward to throughout the rest of Season 3. I'm sure there's going to be some other twists and turns and surprises, but that's pretty much the full breakdown. So ladies and gents, that is pretty much it. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about it, so let me know what you think of Season 3 thus far down in the comments below. Also, as always, if you did enjoy the video, it is always appreciated if you do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, like what you see, like staying up to date on everything Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone, all of that kind of stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you have notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard.